And there's my view from the shelter. You can see all the stupid bugs in front of the camera lens. Anyway, last night, it was all lit up. It was actually pretty cool looking. It must be like the city or whatever. And just a zillion different lights. I did take a picture. It only captured a small bit of it, but it was pretty cool looking. And then over here is, where are you? Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, my bear box. That was super helpful. And then we've got the privy. And then, not to give you a headache, over here, swing over. We got the shelter, which older, but you know what? In great shape. It's got an older picnic table, but I used it just fine. We got a little fire pit, didn't really use that. I set up my tent inside the shelter to keep away from the bugs. It was fabulous. And then over here, water, life-giving water, which actually you just climb, you take that little trail up that hill, no big deal. And there's a business back there. It's their spigot, because it does say in the notes that it's provided by this business. If I had my act together, I'd tell you what business it was. But anyway, it's their spigot, but they allow hikers to utilize the water. That was, right now, in my opinion, the best trail magic on the planet, because of the drought conditions. And like literally, water has been near impossible to find the last 50 miles or so. Oh, man. And so that was awesome. And I was able to also clean up the grime. It was so humid yesterday. But anyway, and there is the trail that will take, the Blue Blaze, that will take me back to the AT, where I will continue my journey and discover what the trail has to offer today, because I have absolutely no idea. I don't know if it'll be pleasant or if it will be just rocks upon rocks upon rocks, which will take me right into town, Delaware Water Gap, where I plan to, I'm gonna Nero, and well, I'll give you those details later once we get there. Okay, oops, sorry. Ta-ta. So I heard this place was here and could not wait to get off trail and get some ice cream. But then I found out lunch and ice cream. Zoe's, let's go see. All right, we'll bring it closer. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like all old-fashioned-y. Oh my goodness, look it. Oh my gosh, Naomi would love this. Oh, a little coffee station. Strawberry coffee cake, oh my god.
I helped run it, I have to go.
And now that we've finished our meal, Jupiter and Pep. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh. Hello, girls. You gotta see in here though. Oh my gosh, check this out. Look at this, oh my gosh. Old-fashioned sodas, look at this. Peach soda. What else? Orange soda, grape soda. Oh my gosh. Look at this. What is this? I don't even know. It says DM Studios. Okay. Okay. And this is the Waring Museum. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look. All the different blenders. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't know what's over there. Oh, so funny. Wow. The invention of the blender. Who knew? And then this is like, look at this. Oh. Ice cream scoops. Look at all the different ice cream scoops. Okay, this is just the coolest. Oh, wow. It's like a back in the day cappuccino maker. All kinds of cool stuff. Oh, it's like, yeah, like a Burnett Mills or something. Hello, little fella. Oh my gosh, this is cool. Oh yeah, see, it is. So thrift, I don't know, antiquing. People probably have their own tables they set up, like Burnout Mills near me. Oh, very cool. I know I'm flying through this because I'm not gonna, wow. Oh wow, look at over here. Very cool. Angels of Light Work. Oh, look at the dresses. Ha! Wow. Wild. Anyway, had a vanilla milkshake and a bowl of chili. Outstanding. So oh, look at the gnome. Wow. Very, very cool. So I'm gonna go locate that, what do you call it? That church that allows hikers to get bunk rooms and tents. Tent sites, not tents. Tent sites. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God, I need a piece. I'm back in my seat. And here comes Pap. Fresh off the trail. So this is where I'm staying tonight. It's the Presbyterian Church of the Mountains. And look at this. Is this not the greatest thing? They collect rainwater. I'm so impressed. Someone's giving away a backpack, but they put out ice water for hikers right there. And here's the hiker center. We'll go in there in a minute. And they don't have wash machines for us, but look at this. I got hairball demonstrating how we washed our clothes in a bucket. Pretty cool. And then the line, right, to hang it all on. And the sock display. But let's see. You could pitch your tent if you wanted, if it wasn't like 900 degrees out. I was gonna do that. I'll show you really quick. I'm running. So this is not a building we use, but here's where we could have pitched tents if we wanted. If the weather was nicer. I really did want to, but it's just far too hot out here. I would die. So let's go back. Sorry, I'm making you wait. Jump over the stream. Now we'll go in here and my pole. You can always know my pole from the bright pink duct tape. This is the hiker lounge, and there's 80s night.
Be sure to text me a picture of us with the shuttle guy.
I sure will. And in there is the bathroom.
And walkabout.
I will get walkabout in the bathroom. Okay. All right. Fabulous. And now it's in my video. All right. And this is real life on the trail. Anyway, this is the hiker lounge. And there's the hiker boxes with all kinds of, I actually stole Band-Aids. Not stole. They're, okay. That was me being silly. This is stuff that we're allowed to take if we need it. It's donated or given up by other hikers. And I actually did take, you see here, like the little tiny Band-Aids that I didn't think I'd have any use for on the trail. But now that I've got this horrible thing on my face, I'm covering it up so the sun can't get at it and make a scar. I know, Megan, I did learn some things. This is the bunk room. And there's mine. Right there. There's my little bed set up. But you can see it's a full house tonight. It's just too hot. It's just too hot. So they also have the shower, which had plenty of soap, shampoo, body soap, and conditioner. All the comments, there's nothing else over there. All the comments said no soap was provided. Lies. They have everything here. They have Wi-Fi. They have they have everything here. This was like, I'm getting more, I charge my devices. I was able to go to a restaurant. A guy named Reading Man actually just popped through the door and said, I'm a trail angel. I hiked the trail before. Would you like a ride to Walmart? I'm not kidding. Everything here. So, and it's all donation based. They request $7. But it's amazing. And you know what? I was thinking of staying at a hostel that I don't think I have to stay in anymore because I got it all done. So I can push my next hostel visit out further. Thanks to these folks. 49 years they've been doing this. Amazing. Anyway, alrighty. I think that's it for tonight, unless something spectacular happens. And you know I'll share it with you. Bye. Have a good night. So I am at Sycamore Grill and Delaware Water Gap, and I have a salad, a paloma, and Cajun pasta with chicken. We got salmon over here. Walkabout's got salmon. Hairball's got what you settle on?
Fake Philly cheesesteak.
A Philly cheesesteak. Fake.
I got cheesesteak, no bread.
Woohoo! And that's wait a minute, I got it. Disco night. No, 80s night. I just met him for the first time. I need time to get used to that trail name. Here we go. Woohoo! So I am actually at the AMC Mohican Outdoor Center. I am going to do last night's update, well, obviously from here because I'm not there anymore. And then I'll do tonight's update. But I am outside on this adorable porch with these adorable Adirondack chairs, hoping the bugs will leave me alone. If they don't, I will be going back inside. Okay, real quick. So, you know I left Kirkwood Shelter yesterday. It was only 6.6 miles, and yet I managed to get out early. I mean, come on, right? If I wanted to do 20 miles, I'd get out at 9 o'clock. I don't understand me. But I managed to get out early. And it was pretty uneventful. I mean, the rocks were tame, as far as the rocks in Pennsylvania go. And so I did at one point get a little confused. It was hard to tell. There were like 3 different options. And there was a trail maintainer. And he said we said hello and whatever, but didn't have really much to say. I didn't know who he was. I did not read his hat. It just said volunteer or something. And so next thing you know, he goes, so I head down where I think I'm supposed to go. And he goes, are you going to the AT? Are you looking for the AT? And I said, yeah. And he's like going this way, right? Like this, you know. And I'm on, are you sure? Because I think there might be, goes, and he tips his hat. And I said, okay. And he goes, then again, I could have got this hat anyway. I go, why are you messing with me? I said, yeah, I suppose you could have picked it up at a yard sale. He goes, no, I am a trail maintainer. He was out checking his trails. So we walked for a little while together. His name was Tony, really nice guy. But then he had to go a different direction. And then, of course, I had to follow the AT, or wanted to anyway. So next thing I know, I am in Delaware Water Gap at 10:45 in the morning. Now, I knew that ice cream place was right on the town, like right when we entered town. So I sure hoped they had breakfast ice cream. And sure enough, little did I know, is also a breakfast and lunch place. So they were definitely open and very happy to serve me a vanilla shake. And then I also had a bowl of chili. So I really kind of did lunch. But Jupiter saw me down the street, and so she came in, and then she ended up having a sundae, like a hot-fudge sundae. And we sat in there it had to be an hour and a half, just enjoying the beautiful air conditioning. It was so hot yesterday. And then Pep shows up, and she had ice cream and a fancy drink, like something like a fizz drink or something. Anyway, we just stayed because it felt so good in the air conditioning. And you know what? That little ice cream place was so cute. I mean, it was all very retro and really just too cute. And you'll see the video. But so finally I said, I want to go check out the church thing. And Jupiter's like, it's right there. And I'm like, well, right there? She goes, it's right there. It was right there. If we had stood in the right place, we probably could have seen the driveway. And so get there. We called the caretaker. It's kind of like there's not always someone there supervising, which is very cool, right? So I think I said this yesterday. 49 years they've been doing this. That's insane. That's so great. It had everything. I actually was just going to stay there out of convenience so I could go to Walmart if I, maybe. I was so unsure yesterday. Was I just going to go there and take a Nero because I needed a Nero? Or was I going to make the effort to go to Walmart if I could get a ride? I didn't think it had a lot of amenities. So I didn't think I was going to get a whole lot done. And I planned to go to a hostel in 3 days. I got everything done. They don't have washer and dryer, but we did our laundry. I think I did all that in the video. We did our laundry in buckets and it worked. My stuff was dry in 2 hours or less because it was so hot when I did my laundry, right? Hung on the line and it was dry. It worked out for me. I was able to charge devices, upload videos. So how I got to Walmart? Outback had shown up. He needed new sneakers, so he had to go into town anyway, which was right near Walmart. And so he had already called the shuttle. And I said, well, I'll share it with you because I want to go to Walmart. And then all of a sudden, this guy walks in. He was a thru hiker from 2016. He says, hi, my name's Reading Man. I'm a trail angel. Anybody want to go to Walmart? I'm like, are you kidding me? Yes. So I felt bad because now here's Walkabout with a paid ride, right? He goes, that's all right. He felt bad. He already called the person. So he actually got the ride into town, but then Reading Man picked him up and brought him home. So that worked out well. And there was another guy I had not met before, but I think Harmonica told me about him. His name is Disco Night. No, 80s Night. God, get it right, Karen. 80s Night, okay? Why? Oh my gosh. Because he loves 80s music. He loves to go dancing. Probably goes dancing twice a week, he said. But he goes in full costume. He would put any Hollywood makeup artist to shame. You know what? I really got to ask him if I can post one of his pictures. He gets all done up, like incredible done up. It's just what he likes to do. And he was a hoot. Oh my God, I love him. So we had so much fun yesterday, but he wanted to go to Walmart. So we all go. Got that done. We come back, do what we do, like, when I repackage all my food and everything. And then there was Sycamore Grill. So we're like, we should go get dinner. I had gone in fully expecting a hamburger, but then I saw the rest of the menu and ended up with Cajun penne with chicken. Way sounded better. So, which it was delicious. You all have to go, Sycamore Grill. It's incredible. Everybody loved their meal. Everybody. But here's where it gets so crazy. Ready? Crazy! All right. So I already know that 80s Night is like funny and he's just a hoot. So I'm looking at the menu and the waitress comes over and she says, hi. Now this is what she says, but I'm not paying attention. Hi, I'm your server. My name is Trinity. Well, 80s Night goes, no. She's Trinity. And the waitress is like, what? And I look up and I'm like, what? Were you expecting me? Because Pep and Jupiter had already gone for lunch. I don't know. Maybe they said, oh, our friend Trinity will be here later. I don't know. So I said, oh, well, you were expecting me? Now the waitress is thoroughly confused. I'm getting thoroughly confused. 80s Night starts cracking up and he says, her name is Trinity. And I looked at her, I go, your real name? Like your real name? And she goes, it's on my birth certificate. I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, my trail name is Trinity. And she goes, what? Like, it was just so fun. My server's name is Trinity. Like, sorry about that. We had an unexpected interruption. Anyway, Trinity, sweetheart, absolute sweetheart, phenomenal waitress. So I said to her, before we leave, I have to get a picture of you. I want a picture of you. And she's like, okay. And 80s Night goes, you might have wanted to ask her instead of just telling her. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. So I did. I said, I would like to formally ask you if I could have your picture. And she says, okay, how about if you leave me a review on Google? And I said, deal, right? Anyway, everything went great. How about also this? So looking out the window, and I see Boardwalk walking by. So I go running out of the restaurant because I haven't seen him. I don't see him enough anymore. Like I saw him all the time and now I never see him. So it was so good to see him. he go running up for a hug. He goes, I'm gross. I go, I don't care. So I give him a big hug. And he was walking with a girl named Peaches that I had not met yet. So that was very nice. They, I think, were maybe meeting other people and going somewhere else to land that night. In town, though. But anyway, it was just a really, really, really great day yesterday, start to finish. And the Presbyterian Hiker Church of the Mountains is phenomenal. So everyone should stay there. That's my recommendation. And I think the donation should be more than $7. I did give more than $7, but I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm just saying I am backing my own words. I think 7 is a steal. But anyway, all right. So I will do today's update next. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye.